Yes, yes, yes. So, where are we up to? Load. Go across the road. Oh yeah, we're searching for the tailor, aren't we? The guy with the fancy hat. We just found out he's been sold out to someone who knows him from a destroyed town. So let's remember. Try and remember what happened. Burger. I'm tired. What do I have that? Gib energy. Come on, bro. Strong cockerel. Love one of them. We're super awake now. Oh, you know what? We should have a fox potion. Oh, pretty full. Right. So what the hell were we doing? I think we were going towards. It's in the minor standard. Oh yeah, we found that. We need to go and infiltrate the anti-Semites meeting. Where was the... There's something about a destroyed town. Was it like Malashov, maybe? Oh no, it'll be this one, won't it? Mazzolas, yeah. Alright. Well, let's... Oh yeah, I've still got that. Weapon slot 4. Where's my horse gone? Pony. Oh, there he is. Hey. Let's go, Pebbles.
Oh, people, have mercy. Do a good deed, and God will repay you. Like I'm invisible or something.
Can you actually give people the money? No. No, you cannot. Okay, so we're heading this way.
Whoa, whoa.
Is there a... no, let's head out the other side. Woo! Moo.
Right, listen to what I have to say. Only a blind man. Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Wenceslas ever was. I hear he settled in Gutenberg, and they can't prize him high enough in the city. He kicked out all the dishonest officials and got rid of all the murderers and thieves. And they say they now mine silver so fast they've started paving the streets with it. That would never have happened under Wenceslas, I tell you. He didn't look after the kingdom at all. We should all thank God. He's finally sent us a good ruler.
Apples, juicy apples, yellow, red.
I love a delicious pear. Do 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 do. It's a phenomenally beautiful game, this. It's up there for me with I've said this before, like with Red Dead. I think Red Dead 2 does pip it, I think. And I've said before, I think it's because of the biomes, like the different areas of the map and the different, you know, the different feel as you go through the different areas. In a similar way that, like, Skyrim did it, right? But it wouldn't really make sense, this, because it is, like, based on a historical... Like, it's relatively historically accurate, isn't it? Like, it would make sense to have drastically varying biomes and shit. The Woog Cutters. Hey. Wagwan. I'm not even gonna bother robbing him. Not even. Not even Henry. Notorious pilferer. Pizzle dipper. Oh, speaking of, actually. We should probably go get some sex buff. Okay.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh. We don't have anything of his, do we? Like, what am I supposed to be doing? Supposed to just ride around and find something? Reckon it's just camp by the road? I discovered a nest.
Whoa, whoa.
There's nothing there. I don't have anything of his to, like, give to Mutt, do I? Or do I? I don't think so. Quest items? Oh yeah, so sent... Small worn down statue of St. Mary. Okay. I've no idea what that does. It usually gives you, like a prompt to look at something. I wonder whether, like, it is actually just on the way to Mazola's. Because there's nothing, like... Nothing obvious around here, is there? Like, I don't feel like I'm missing anything obvious. Oh, blood.
Blood. And quite a lot of it, too. Looks like they dragged that poor wretch further. I have to find out where.
You know what we need to do? Is we need to, Where's my poison? Let's poison up my sword. Where is it? Broad longsword. Confirm. His hat.
That must be Mikush's hat. It looks like it fell off when they dragged him into the woods. I have to find out which way they took him.
Blood there. I'm going to assume it's down this path. Yeah, there's more blood here. We could use Mutt here, but... I always get the feeling like he's going to give us away. More blood. I'll take that. I need that for my poison. Poison. Alright, what? This way? Question mark? Maybe we do need to get more. Oh, wait, is that? What's this? What is that? Is that a tent?
I don't like this. He's getting worse. He's delirious with a fever. It must hurt. You'd be in pain too.
They're just bandits.
Attack! Everyone, get over here! I yield. Mercy!
You're dead, lol. Through his hand. Lol. Taylor, Mikush. Nice long sword, eh? Don't mind me, just robbing these geezers. Hopefully he doesn't die.
Fuck me.
Ooh, daddy. Huh. Mikush! Yeah, mate.
Christ. He's on his last legs. Let's have a look then. The burns look ugly, but something tells me they aren't the main problem. The stab wounds are worse. They're red at the edges and are hot to the touch. I think this wound is infected. I ought to do something about it. At the very least, clean and bandage it. Maybe a potion would help him. Something healing. That works fast. The better quality it is, the quicker he'll get better.
Yeah.
Maybe some herbs would help him. Medicinal ones. They help with healing. If I place them on his wounds and dress them, he could get some relief. I've seen enough. I think I know how to help him. I'll get him through this. I hope I can act fast enough.
Treat him.
What are we gonna do with you? I should clean that wound first.
The moonshine. No, just one.
This'll sting a bit. The wound is clean. That should stop the pus from forming. I ought to put herbs on that wound. But I won't do that now. I'll be back.
Horsey. Bring me my herbs. What herbs? What herbs should I be using? Materials. On the horse. Chamomile. What herbs should I be putting on there? Marigold? I'm going to cheat. I guess, like, it could be marigold, or it could be chamomile. I need to carry some chamomile anyway, so let's, it's probably chamomile, I think. What's this called? The heirloom? Oh, feverfew, apparently. Do I have any feverfew? I do. What does it say here? Okay. Let's have the feverfew. Ooh. Flower power.
Now it's time to try herbs. They could help you a lot.
Wait, what? Oh, does it have to be fresh?
But I won't do that now. I'll be back.
Is there any around? Any herbs about? What does feverfew look like? Oh, some there. Hey, I found some stuff.
Now it's time.
There we go. Feverfew.
I have just the thing for this.
Rub me all over, baby. How you doing, Herb?
The wound is clean.
Have you been playing any of
You
this?
should be feeling better soon. I should bandage it for you. I'll just wrap it tight. There we are.
Put his cock ring around it.
I'll give you a healing potion. I'm sure it'll help.
Eel. Which one do I give him? Henry's marigold decoction. Yeah, let's give him one of these.
This one should do the trick.
Of one of my good
Good
ones.
cut. I'll pray for you. At least your soul will get some relief.
Jumped on Avowed. I'm really enjoying it, man. I enjoyed the first one.
All praise and glory is yours, Lord our God. For you have called us to serve you.
But this is, it's proper suck me in.
Bless Mikush, so that he may bear
Give-
this
give it the
illness
deep suck.
in union with your son's obedient suffering. Restore him to health, and lead him to glory. We ask this through Christ our Lord. Amen. Amen. That's all. I'm sure he'll pull through.
How are you finding Avowed? I've heard it's been getting panned.
Mikush?
Who are you?
Henry. But that's not important now. What happened here? Why did they torture you?
I buried inheritance. I told Hanka that the only person who knows where our inheritance is buried is Svatava.
Svatava.
And then he burned me. So much pain. I told him where he could find her. My God, he took his men and headed out for her. To the hut. You have to save them. Hurry. I'll follow you. Don't wait for me. Their lives are in danger.
Her life is in your hands, dude. Her life is in your hands. Come on, pony. Let's get out of here. Where the hell am I going? Back here. Save them. Save the women.
Go!
Okay, now go. Run through the trees. Don't knock me off again.
Quick!
Or it's the glue factory for you.
Quick! Go!
Go. You don't need to hold. You do not need to hide. Hold W. Yeah, but I'm gonna.
Go! Go! Ja!
Yeah.
Go!
Go on, horsey. I need you to be faster.
Ja!
You're enjoying the story? No, fair enough. I've not really watched much. I saw you were streaming it. I lurked in the stream for a little bit. But I've not really watched a whole lot of it. It's set in, shit, where am I? In the Thingy universe, isn't it?
Whoa! Whoa!
He wanted to kill me.
You're about dead now. Bandit Hanker. I'll be taking that back. Don't mind me, I'm just looting the bodies. I wonder whether I could have had a conversation with them there. Knight's longsword, eh?
Great!
Great. Is any good? No, no. I'm sure I can find a better longsword than this. Easy, sweetheart. Hey. Hey.
You both alright?
My sweet Vendula, did he hurt you?
I'm all right, Ma.
Ma?
Thank God.
Mother?
Thanks for the rescue, Henry. And what about my husband? Did you find him?
I did. Hanker was keeping him in his camp. He was nearly a goner, but I managed to treat his wounds.
His wounds?
He got trapped.
My God. What did those bastards do to him?
It's the same voice actor that's the weird accent
But he'll tell you himself. He's on his
tavern
way
owner.
back now.
Hunker, that bastard. I
bastard.
hope he'll pay for all his crimes.
He's paid for his crimes. He won't hurt anyone ever again.
Some weeds just have to be pulled out before it's too late, as Ma used to say.
Well, he's,
Hanker
he's dead,
didn't
AF.
end up killing anyone.
Oh, stop talking nonsense. Every criminal deserves a just punishment. And I thought seeing my own home burned to the ground was the worst thing.
We've gone through a lot, Ma. So much suffering. We have to leave this place. Get as far away as possible, as soon as possible.
Wait. Did you hear something?
I don't hear anything.
There, again. Someone's outside.
It's your dad.
Jesus, it's those bandits. There must have been more of them.
Ma, take it easy. I don't hear anything.
Henry, go and have a look.
It's just gonna be your dad, isn't it? Mikush.
It's not the bandits. Look who's come home.
Mikush.
Papa.
You made it here quickly.
I came as fast as I could. I nearly gave up the ghost.
He coomed.
I was so worried about the two of you.
I'm so glad you survived. That horrible hunker tried to kill us.
I know.
I
All because
know.
of the inheritance. He went absolutely mad.
If it weren't for Henry, he'd have killed Vendula.
Henry.
then me?
Your hero, Henry.
Lunatic. Who would have guessed that about him? He used to be a good lad.
Well, that good lad is gone for good. Henry sent him straight to hell.
Well, I suppose it's for the best.
He's dead AF.
Awfully knackered. I
Knackered.
need to lie down for a bit. Will you help me?
Of course, Pa. Come and rest inside.
I reckon you're hungry too. Vendula, give him some gruel. It should still be warm.
Lovely, lovely, warm
Come on,
gruel.
Pa. Carefully.
And the two of us should have a word. And she conceived of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah, stop that nonsense.
What did you want to talk about?
I wanted to thank you for everything. You saved our entire family.
Well, I'm glad I could help.
As you might have figured out, everything that happened was all because of our inheritance, which I hid from the soldiers in Messalis. I understand you've done everything you can for us, but I wanted to ask if you could go and get it for us. You're a strong, capable man, and you don't scare easy, and it'll be worth your efforts. Trust me.
All right.
All right, I'll look for it.
Side quest.
But you'll have to tell me where I'll find it.
Listen, I'll tell you everything. My memory's not as good as it once was. Our house is the third one on the right when you follow the main road towards Visoka. Anyone entering the village goes by our house. Must have been about 2 days before the tragedy. The neighbor boy ran over and started yelling about how something was coming, that he'd heard it from the patrol on the road. No one believed him, not even his pa. After all, why would soldiers attack a monastery village, one far from their camp? It
Camp.
didn't make any sense. That night, though, I had a strange dream. I tried to put out a fire, but the more water I poured on it, the bigger the flames got.
Ah, you're
So,
using gasoline.
I decided to hide all our valuables. Only I couldn't do it during the day. I was worried someone would see me.
It's woman's voice, man. I
All
know,
of it
right?
in a chest, loaded it onto a handcart, and waited till nightfall.
I don't care. Just tell me where it is.
Continue.
When night fell, I snuck out the back of our house with a handcart, making my way through the hole in the fence next to the compost heap. Mikus
Compost.
was supposed to fix that hole a long time ago. But as good as he is with a needle and thread, well,
He's just
when
in
it
the back
comes to other
screaming.
work, you can forget about it. At least it made things easier for me. First, I headed right. Then I turned left, up the path, around the neighbor's barn. It's outside his fence. I had to stop there because the neighbor's little brat was still awake and wandering around. Fortunately, he didn't see me. So I kept going past a low wall where two paths cross. There, I went left. Once I was safely out of the village, a dog started barking at me, so I had to pick up the pace. Instead of turning right down the path, I went straight into the field there. That handcart was damned heavy, and it was rough going off the path. I crossed the field, making
Jesus
it to the
Christ.
woods.
I don't need your
But the
entire
wheel
story.
got stuck there. I couldn't go any further, and it was pitch black. I lit a lantern and dug a pit to fit that chest. Took me forever. When I was done, I could barely walk straight. The sun was coming up. I left the handcart and shovel there and went back the way I came. I hope those directions are good enough for you to find it.
Well, your entire life story.
That's all I need. I'll go and find your inheritance.
I don't
going for
care.
the
I can't
inheritance.
deal with
Sure
this
it is. Me,
voice actor anymore. Bye.
What hurts?
The wound. And my legs.
I'll have a look at it and change your bandage later. Try to get some sleep.
Your hero, Henry. There's no key in this kingdom that he hasn't stolen. So yeah, it was in... Oh, look, there it is. Oh, it's gonna make us actually go... There. Right. So it's gonna... It's gonna actually make us do the directions, isn't it? Something, something. Snuck out the back. Round here. Rapstein Mill Ruin. Yeah, whatever. Let's go and find it. Hopefully it reminds me of the directions, because I have no effing idea, dude. I'll just leave these corpses here for you to deal with. Come on, Pebbles. Let's find a path. I hope you listen to every word. I definitely heard everything that came out of her mouth. I may not have committed it all to memory, though. I was like, out through the back, through the hole in the fence, went past the neighbour's barn, carried on, turned left, yada yada yada, something something something. Stop by a neighbor, stop by someone's house. Dog, etc. Something Jamaican bobsleigh team, exactly, yeah. Alright, so this is the... Where's that guy going? What was that?
Ah, this is where Svatova took the handcart onto the meadow. The inheritance can't be far.
Okay. I think I need to go actually to the house. I swear I saw something running around up here.
I'll get you.
Oh, God. Hold up. Ow. Just fucking master strike me. And again.
I'm wounded.
Yeah, you are.
I'll shoot you an extra asshole.
Die already.
Oh, I knew it was spoiled. I feel awful. You can't get away from me. I surrender.
Cool. Dogwood hunting bow. Sure, whatever, dude. Smooth queer ass. I need to find some pink laminar arms to go with my pink legs. Oh, damn. Jesus Christ.
Beautiful.
Henry, you psychopath. Henry. Your hero, Henry. Hello, doggo. Oh, fuck. Come on, then. Dog off. Right. So, yeah, more dogs. Fuck off. Come back here. I'm too over encumbered. What the fuck am I carrying? Oh, I can go away. Get rid of that. Carrying quite a lot of arrows to be. I've got 106 enhanced wounding arrows. Maybe that's just weighing me down. Come on then. Bitch. Okay. Oh, hole in the fence. Then round here. Then by the barn. Out here. I can't believe there's not actually like. Well, no, I can't believe. Along here. Around here somewhere? We're looking for a handcart. Let's get on our horse. We'll have a better vantage point. I can't see shit over this grass. Can't see shit, Captain. Is it down here?
Whoa, whoa. Whoa.
Handcart? Somewhere? I have no idea, man. I can't remember the rest of the story. I remember the barn. The kid. Am I blind? I may be blind.
Go!
I swear I saw something in the grass here. I can't remember the story. Something about... Oh, followed along the wall. Right. Maybe. No, back here somewhere. She said she left the handcart here. Can't see shit. So she went through the field to the forest and left the handcart here. I can't see shit.
Come here.
Come here. Googling it. Oh, you can have a negotiate with that dude. Oh, right. It was on the edge of the forest. The faux rest. It's like here. It's apparently right here. What the fuck, man? Is this bugged? Bandits. Hold up.
We're under attack. Why me? Suck my cock.
No. cramps.
Caused them.
Na-na-na-na. I thought it just started running at me then. Old brigandine legs. What have you got? Nobble's gauntlets. Right, let's get back to the job at hand. It's allegedly right round here. It's right there. Where's the handcart then? Oh, it's right there. The family heirloom, 500 groschen. Nice. Alright, where'd my stupid horse go? Return to Svatava. Oh yeah, Mikushi's cap. Is that like poggers? Yeah. I've seen poggier stuff. Well, it's a shame about your town. But I found your expensive stuff. Doo-doo. Let's just go this way. Go straight through the forest.
Quick!
Yeah. Straight through. She said it'd be worth my while. Do I get to keep all this gold? Not that I need it. I'm giga loaded. That's the point, actually. Let's move some stuff over onto the horse. Let's move. Yeah, let's move all of these. I'll keep the bolts, I guess. Oh yeah. All this stuff I stole. LOL. Right, we're good. Kya! Even though we've had the old horsey upgrade, I still reckon we get smoked by that human horseman. Remember right at the start? Just absolutely pasted us. Don't mind me. Let's clean ourselves up. I've even got that stay cleaner longer thing. I guess I did just get mauled by dogs. Speaking of. Do-do-do. Don't really care about that. Could fix his own goddamn heart. What up? Yo, Vendula. Where's your wife? There you go. Here we go. What's in there? Pigpen.
I was in Merciless and followed your instructions.
And? Did you find it?
Yes.
The chest was buried by the forest, exactly where you said.
I don't need to rub these guys. I'm
Next to the
fucking
hand
loaded.
My God!
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
Thank you for everything. Vendula, Mikush, Henry has returned, and he found our inheritance.
Finally,
Hooray!
some good news.
Don't keep us waiting, Henry. Let's see what you have for us.
Takes out Pizzle.
Here's everything I found.
Fabric, Roshan, and our ancestor. Nothing's missing.
This fabric's as good as new. Think of all the money this will make.
Finally, fortune smiled upon us.
It surely has. I told you that once our ancestor comes back to us, everything will be like it once was. Thank you, Henry. Here's something for your efforts. If you ever feel like learning something new, Mikush here would be glad to teach you.
So
You got
teaches me
60
to play
Roshan.
dice, eh?
You can't learn dice. You have to have it in your blood.
That's not what I meant. He's a tailor by trade, so he can show you how to mend your clothes.
I
know how to do
reckon
that.
I could. Stop by, Henry. I'll find time for you.
I got 60 Roshan.
Greetings to you two.
Thanks for the money.
Someone's been pampering you, of course.
Do, 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 do. Right. Well, we did that. What else have we got around here? Oh, we need to go and infiltrate the anti-Semites and return the miners standard. We can do that. Let's head to Gutenberg. It's a shame you can't, I've said it before, shame you can't cancel your fast travel. Still vibing off the Derby win. I didn't even know Derby played.
Slowly.
Out of my way.
Nice and slow.
Out of my way, nerds. It should be the perfect time, actually, to go and infiltrate. He said that they meet at nightfall, didn't he? Where am I going? Oh, no.
Go. Ka.
Don't fall off there, mate.
Hey, yay, good people. Now you'll learn that the church is rotten. Hear what's
Ooh, a bathhouse. Sex,
At your service.
sex buff time.
Careful.
Out of my way, dude. Oh my god, damn way. Where is he?
You going to go run into the gaffer, you piece of shits?
Give it to me. It's mine.
It's yours, my ass.
The gaffer bought one for everyone.
Not for you, though. Because you overslept and didn't come into work. Yeah, left everyone else to pick up the slack.
But you didn't wake me up.
What am I? Your mum?
Your
I won't
mother.
say it again. Give it to me.
And I won't say it again. You're getting fuck all. Run along and have a little cry, you poor bastard. Then stop pestering us.
As I recall, last time it was you who cried his eyes out.
Because you broke his nose, you arsehole.
And I'll do it again if you don't watch it.
You're in for an ass kicking, piece of shit.
Ooh!
Why did you do that? With you in a flash.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I don't have time for this.
Stop fighting!
I'll hack your ass
Son
off.
of a bitch!
I hope.
Finish this quickly.
Arse is on.
What's that?
How did I not get caught there?
I'll be done with you in a flash.
I'm sorry.
Really?
Greetings, neighbor.
Greetings to you.
Hello?
That beer.
Oh, it's you in it.
Y'all read, kidder.
Yellery kidder.
I've come about your St. Anthony.
Aye. How'd it go? Have you got our stang?
Aye. I got it back. Here's your Anthony in all his glory.
By Christ.
By
it really is our
Christ.
Tony. A little scratched here and there, but in one piece. You helped us out a lot, Henry. The pitman shoot.
Looking forward to Raw tonight. Yeah, I'm probably going to stay up and watch
We'd
that.
have had a right basin without it.
It was none too easy, I can tell you.
You saved the good name of our St. Anthony pit. Here's the foy we promised. You handled it well.
Glad to be of help. But next time, keep old Tony well locked up.
Thanks. Come by sometime. You're always welcome on our table, bonny lad. God be with you. Take care.
Reputation lost. Reputation gained. Have I leveled up stuff? Hell yeah, I have. Let's go. Take that. Polished wares. When selling weapons, buy weapons and armor and clothing at a better price. Battle cry 2. I always forget to do the battle cry. It's the dreaded warrior. Let's do that. Horsemanship. It's like that. We've got scholarship. If you stay still, your energy and nourishment will reduce slowly. Okay, so waiting's better. Survival. Hit level 30 survival.
You kick the bucket, you shit.
It's still going.
His axe for you.
This is unbelievable.
That won't work on me.
Mad fool.
Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Ooh.
Right. I don't have the whole day for you. Send my greetings to the devil.
Oh, I just one-arrowed him.
Somebody's lying here.
Vermin.
Anyway. Out like a light. Right, what do we have to do here? Infiltrate the anti-Semites. Okay. Here somewhere?
Great.
Christ! Let's put our fancy clothes on. Ranger run. How do we get in? Yeah. Wait for the meetings to start. Is this just where I'm supposed to be?
I could go for something to eat now.
Bet you could. Nom nom nom. Have some dried beef. Oh no, I'm in a private area. Oh no, are we robbing anti-Semites?
Greetings.
How terrible. Poop. Poop. He said like until after sunset. Okay. Well, it's night time. Wait, is it like... Oh, here we go. Meow!
Hey! Hey! Open up! Open up!
Curwell, what are you doing, Moishe?
Foot's a capora, piece of junk. Never mind. We'll cut this shit down.
What?
Ich reiß
Can't change.
dir deinen Arsch auf.
Cool.
Come on, then.
Wait, wait! Don't kill him! You're gonna beg for mercy? After this?
We can make a deal. We have some of your people, we can exchange them.
Our people? What the hell are you talking about?
We caught some of them yesterday, trying to get to Liechtenstein, just like you.
No, I'm after Liechtenstein because I need to talk to him. I'm not his enemy. But if you know where he is, you better take me to him. Right now.
I have my orders. I'm not supposed to let anyone near him. Especially not someone who just beat my two best men.
Your best man?
I'm not a fool.
Right. I'll go unarmed. If that'll convince you.
Ignore this handgun in my pants.
I'll trust you. But in return, you have to trust me.
Try to kill me, dude.
You can't see where we're going.
All right. But no tricks.
Quick, open the minimap.
Those kind of rules.
Don't worry, the poison is really quick acting. So you'll die very soon.
Wait, who is that somewhere?
We will soon find out. Let us in.
Wenches or the neighbor's daughter, any dirt you can dig up.
Any dirt you can
Off you
dig
go.
up.
Who have you brought now, Sam?
I'm not entirely sure. But he says he knows you, and absolutely insisted he had to talk to you.
Ah. Of course. Henry. Lord Capon of Perkstein's page. We met on my visit to Rattay. He's all right.
Lord Capon's escort?
And bodyguard.
Quite. Quite. Oh, but tell me, what brings you here?
Well, that's quite a long story, sir.
Well, I've got plenty of time, and actually I enjoy long stories. You know why? Because they demand a lot of wine.
Hell yeah.
Please, take a seat.
All that training I did
Tell me everything.
is finally going to come into practice. Being constantly pissed for the first half of the game.
If I'm not mistaken, Jobst sent you to von Berkhoff with a message. How did that go?
Really well.
In a word, badly.
Oh, how's that?
I hardly know where to start. I'm lucky to be alive. In any case, neither von Berghoff nor the League of Lords are planning to join Jobst.
Good God. I need a drink now.
Booze.
But did you manage to deliver the message in the end?
Yes, but it was touch and go.
I like exciting stories.
Well, you'll love this one then. Apart from being ambushed and almost killed, Capon ended up on the gallows for poaching.
A nobleman on the gallows for poaching?
Well, he looked more like a tramp than a nobleman at the time. He really did have a noose round his neck, though. But it all worked out in the end.
Good gracious. But tell me, who ambushed you?
Well, that's interesting as well. Istvan Toth and some others.
What? That sneaky rat from Talmberg? He's still alive?
Not anymore.
You? Well done. Let's drink to that.
Death to the enemy.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
What happened next?
Von Berghoff was attacked around the same time by the same men, so we thought we were on the same side as him. And we wanted to help him catch the bandits as a goodwill gesture.
Why didn't he catch them himself?
He tried. We found out for him that the bandits were holed up at Nabokov. When he sent his soldiers to their lair, we went with them. We wanted to be there and get Istvan.
And that's where you killed him?
No. We were nearly killed ourselves. Again.
By Istvan?
No, he wasn't there. The bandits were led by a fellow who fucked us right up, and von Berghoff's entire force, too. He lured us into a trap and slaughtered everyone. Me and Capon were the only survivors.
It sounds like your guardian angel never gets a moment's rest.
Yeah, there was some luck in it. But it was more that Zizka knew he could get a ransom for Capon.
Wait, Zizka? He's the one who almost killed you.
Aye. He's called Jan Zizka, of Trotsnov.
Well, blow me down. Zizka is in the service of Prokop of Luxembourg, King Wenceslas's cousin.
Aye, we found that out as well.
And what the hell was Istvan Toth doing with him?
It turned out he was spying for von Berghoff. But he didn't do a great job, fortunately. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here.
I am starting to get confused.
That makes two of us. Maybe we'll understand better if we get drunk.
You're not holding back, I see. Your health, then.
Let's get pissed.
After Zizka took us prisoner, it finally became clear we were on the same side, and Istvan had to flee.
So when did you kill that bastard?
Not till some time later. Just when we thought we were out of the woods and Istvan was gone, he appeared outside the walls of Nabokov again, with von Berghoff and Markvart von Aulitz. Von Aulitz was on his way to Kuttenberg with reinforcements for Sigismund. And with the finger of God.
With the what?
A bombard.
Good lord!
Have you ever seen one? I hadn't, until they used it against us.
I've heard about the bombard. An infernal weapon. Then what?
didn't have a chance. They blew the tower to pieces and took us all prisoner. They took us to Trotsky and tortured us. But with the help of a woman who works with Zizka, we managed to escape.
Zizka. That man always has a trick or two in reserve.
Thank God. While we were making our escape, I crossed paths with Toff, and finally took my revenge for everything he did.
Dull moment with you, I see. To happy endings, then.
My favourite massage parlour.
And where is Lord Capon? Or should I call him the Prince of Poachers?
Well, the most fitting thing to call him would be hostage, because that's what he is now.
A hostage?
That's right. Von Bergov took him with him. And that's why I'm here, in fact.
Your original plan went badly awry, I must say.
You can say that again.
For my part, I'm forced into hiding, as you've probably noticed. They're after me as if I owed taxes. If only I knew what Jobst would say.
I know exactly what he'd say as it happens.
You do?
I spoke to Jobst just after we arrived at Suchdal. He expressly forbade me to look for you, or try to rescue Capon.
That damned... Did he say why?
Aye. He said you can look after yourself. And as a nobleman, Capon has nothing to fear in captivity.
Jobst.
If we cause trouble for Sigismund, it could threaten his plans, he said. That's cowardice, if you ask me.
It's true I can take care of myself, but the old schemer could at least have warned me, whatever his plans might be.
Zizka sees Jobst as a pain in the arse, too. I mean, he's not fond of him. And he doesn't approve of his plan.
Then I expect he and I will see eye to eye. Although I prefer a different strategy to braining all and sundry with a mace. Even so, what brings you to me? You didn't take this risk just to tell me what Jobst is like, or that I should carry on with what I'm doing.
No. My first concern is to rescue Lord Capon, whatever schemes Jobst is dreaming up.
And then...
And also, it's about your safety.
My safety?
You know, they tortured us. Zizka, Godwin and me. They asked about Jobst's plans and about you. I'd have held out, but Godwin... He told them where you were.
Where I am? In this city, you mean? That's not such a terrible betrayal. Gutenberg is a big city. It's like looking for a needle in a haystack.
Not that they have not tried. They almost caught you a couple of times. If it were not for my people.
That's true, of course. But I'm not going to bear a grudge. The executioner always gets what he wants. And if he hadn't, we wouldn't be talking right now.
Thank you. You don't know how much it means to me.
Don't worry your head over it. If I was tortured, I'd tell them everything I knew before the iron was hot.
Well, thanks.
But I'd regret it as well. I don't like pain, that's all. Nevertheless, let's turn the page. Capon. How do you plan to free him?
That's exactly why I came to see you.
Oh. How's that?
Because you move in certain circles.
And?
You conspire. You hear all the rumors.
So?
So you might know where they're holding him.
Sigismund confiscated the property of some burghers and noblemen in the city when they opposed him, and he divided the property up between his loyal followers. He seized Malashov Fortress from the Rutards, for instance. And didn't you say, Sam, that he gifted it to von Berkhoff?
Yes, that is so.
That was before von Berkhoff was in these parts. But if he's here now, where else would he be but in Malashov? And if von Berkhoff is there...
That's where his captive will be.
Correct. Capon is at Malashov Fortress.
Well, it'll be tougher than I thought, but that can't be helped. I'm gonna have to get him out of there somehow.
I admire your keenness, but...
But that is the most insane idea I've heard so far today.
You can't just launch an assault on Malashov. It's a strong fortress. We'll need a cunning plan.
A cunning
Long ladders
plan.
and lots of men. That could be arranged, maybe.
Careful! Jobst ordered us not to stir up trouble. And this would be serious trouble. But if Capon simply vanished...
Vanished how, exactly?
I don't know yet. But like I said, Malashov belonged to the Rutards. And I'm sure they're not keen on the new tenant. I think if you pay a visit to Sir Kunslin Rutard and convince him you have common interests, he'll be happy to think up a solution with you.
Like what?
Who knows? Perhaps Lord Rutard knows of a back door into his old home, and he might not be averse to an arrangement with someone who'll help him take revenge.
Someone like you.
Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But it's the best we've got, and there's no harm in trying. Where can I find this Kunslin?
Sigismund seized his fortress, but, surprisingly, he let him keep his palace in the city. It's right next to the Italian court.
All right. I'll give it a go.
Once you have some news, you know where to find me. Is there anything you want to know before you go?
Come to think of it, I've no idea where we actually are.
Of course. I'd forgotten how you got here.
We're in the Jewish quarter, in the basement of the King Solomon Tavern, below my tavern. Goyim do not just wander in here, but I will tell my people you are with us.
Thanks a whole lot. All right, I'll set off now.
Good luck. It was good to see you again, Henry. And be careful. There's bound to be spies swarming around the palace. This city isn't safe.
Tell me about it. Danger is my daily bread these days.
Hooray! Right. I want to rob this joint. Oh, is this into the... It is. Okay. The Gutenberg Underground. Let's just run around like a lunatic. Okay, we can't go that way. I want to know where this guy's treasure is. It's not there. It says, I think this is it, like, so we need to head south, like southeast, basically, if we can. All right, can't go there. Maybe we need to go to those ladders. Maybe we go down a level. Is this right? Yeah. Parkour. You kidding me? So you can't actually go anywhere from down here. God damn it. God damn it. Baited. Jebaited, dude. Wrong way. Oh no, I can't remember how to get out. Yeah, that doesn't go anywhere, does it? Lame. The King Solomon Tavern. Not Robin. Wait, wasn't he downstairs? He's got a bagel. Take your schnapps. I'll take all your money. Tee-hee. Give me all your money. Give me all your money. Love money. Tee-hee. Pigskin? In a Jewish bar? Tee-hee. Tee-hee. Right. So we need to go and speak to Rutard. I think it's worth us going and saving, though, to be fair. Sleep till the morning. Go and save. I mean, it's pretty much morning now, right? Give me all your loving. Goddamn. Is it gonna crash again when I try and sleep? Sleep go. Hooray! Do 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 do. Study. And I'm 15. What was that again? Oh yeah. I mean, we can get into the underground from here, but
Good morning, Henry.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
watch where you're going next, team.
Good morning, Catherine. I see you got your beauty sleep.
You tease. Oh, I'm all disheveled. All right.
You said you needed some help with something. What's going on?
Something's happened. Oh, a real mess.
What?
And I need help from someone reliable.
What is it?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, I cast the net a bit too wide. And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
You think she was killed because of you?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
I'll help you. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She was an ordinary, pretty girl. She worked as a maid. I heard they found her all hacked up, tossed somewhere by the town wall. Oh, folk in town are saying it was absolute slaughter. They took the body to the morgue by the St. Peter and St. Paul cemetery.
I'll go take a look at her. See if I can find anything.
I think that would be for the best. Though, I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight. You can ask the gravedigger for details. He'll know the most.
What was Alice trying to find out for you?
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what the other maids in town were saying.
And did you learn anything important from her? Something someone would kill her for?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on who wasn't going to confession, those sorts of things. So you'll have to figure out the rest for yourself.
What about your other girls? Are they all right?
Yes, fortunately. I'm careful enough to keep them pretty much in the dark about my plans. That's why Alice's death shocked me so much.
Could just be a coincidence, dude.
Do you think there could be something bigger behind the murder?
I don't know. Maybe she just got caught up in something. But it's strange. Why would someone do her like that? That's the kind of thing you do when you want to send someone a message.
When did you last see the girl?
Around a week ago?
And did you notice anything suspicious about her?
Not at all. She was always cheerful, lively. She was looking forward to a dance. Though I'm afraid she won't be dancing ever again.
Because of you.
What are you going to do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything suspicious. If someone is following them and the like, but...
But you don't want to scare them.
I'm scared myself. For them. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. If someone was to follow me, I could give them away. And I can't risk that. I don't want anyone else to die because of me.
What if I go and see them?
They don't know you, Henry. You'd only scare them. I'll figure something out. In the meantime, find out everything you can about Alice.
I know everything I need.
Good. Go to that graveyard, talk to the gravedigger, and take a look at that poor girl's body. In the meantime, I'll try to find out more. Then we'll put it all together, and I'll be damned if we can't come up with something.
I kind of feel like I want to start leveling up my bow, you know. I'll take Reniak's bow. My horse has got all the arrows on it, right?
Careful.
Aye. Coming right up.
Go on my way.
Gossiping about it won't do anyone.
What are you doing? You whistler?
You whistler.
Sorry.
Gib. What am I doing? Reniak's bow. Enhanced wounding arrow. Let's just take all these. 21. Yes.
Wasn't paying
Did it have more?
I could eat.
Cool. Reniak's bow. Let's poison up these arrows. Do, 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 do. Nice. Oh, I'm not putting any. Lol. Needs to go some archery range. Because I don't think I've leveled up any of this, actually. Wait, does it just... Because I've leveled up my... Oh. Cool. Sakra.
Are you trying to threaten me?
No, I'm trying to get down these goddamn stairs.
So, have you got any ideas?
Just got this nasty premonition.
Okay, where the hell are we going? Don't know. Rutard Palace. Actually, let's go talk to the Gravedigger first.
I've got a barrel of ale with me. I'm afraid it'll go bad. What is it? Are you whistling just for fun? Really do something.
Yeah, dude. Nothing I love more than a whistle.
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Better the pillory than the news.
Better the pillory than the nose.
Slow down, you idiot.
No. I will not.
Try his skill against mine. I challenge any man to better his sword.
The hell is it? I discovered Gutenberg. Nice. Oh, I'll be here.
Whoa.
Be careful. It's not safe here.
Shut up. Yeah. I've just got
Good
here.
day to you.
You must be the local gravedigger.
That's right. They call me František. At least them that can speak do.
I'm Henry.
Greetings, Henry. What do you need?
I hear there was a murder here recently.
Murder?
Some young girl?
True. She's lying in the morgue. But who the hell are you? Another Gawker?
Another? Why would anybody come to look at her?
People ain't got no respect. As soon as news spread about what was done to her, folk are always turning up to have a gawk. So if you ain't one of them gawkers, you must be one of them other types. Well, no, you can't shave her. No thumb for a souvenir.
I don't want to take anything. I need to find something out.
Like what exactly?
Who killed her?
Why?
I'm in service of the Lords of Lipa. I'm to find out who was responsible for this murder.
What do the Lords of Lipa care about a dead girl?
Truth be told, not much. But it's at the request of her master.
Ah, that makes more sense. At least someone is trying to sort this out. The others weren't so lucky. It's true that Lumiere ain't shown no interest in her yet. I wouldn't expect that from him no more.
Who's this Lumiere? Another one of those gawkers and collectors?
No. He actually tried to help.
Help? How?
Well, he was investigating them others.
Right. You said she wasn't the first.
Aye. We had a couple of similar cases. Lumiere said they was all killed by the same murderer.
And who is
Lumiere.
Lumiere?
He used to work for the local bailiff. I think he knew the first one what was killed, but that was a long time ago.
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it? Here, even the sparrows are squawking about it.
I haven't been in Kuttenberg very long.
I see. There's been one every few weeks for the past year.
Do you know where the last one got killed?
I heard some talk about it when they brought her here. But what do you want to do there?
Look for clues. Footprints, blood, anything.
That can help you?
That's worth a try.
I heard she was killed by the town walls, close to the Hole in the Wall, a dodgy tavern in the Hoprink neighborhood.
Thanks. What's this Lumiere got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the bailiff. I think he was a scribe.
A scribe keeps records in the Black Chronicle, though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumiere, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about it and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
At his home in Bohemia Street, that's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why, though. Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
Where is this, Falkirk?
Thanks. You've been a big help.
It's my pleasure, especially helping someone from the land of the living again. Actually, wait a mo. Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here and grieves over that dead maid. I think her name is Barbara.
And do you know where I could find her?
She said she serves in one of the burgers' houses. So either there or in the morgue with that poor dead girl.
Thanks again, Master Gravedigger.
Farewell.
Barbara!
Why couldn't you have been more careful?
Are you Barbara? I'm told you knew Alice.
Alice. She was almost like a sister to me. We served together for years, in the same house. Why'd you ask? Who are you?
I'm trying to find out who did this to her. I'm afraid the killer might want to go after my friend as well.
Ah, I understand.
Who did you serve?
Our master is a local merchant. He is trying his hand at trading wine.
How did Alice get along with your master?
Fine. Just like with everyone. Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
What's his name? Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
No, he couldn't. He was gone when it happened. He hadn't been home in several weeks. And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
I heard about that. And also about Lumir.
Well, if you're interested, go and see him. Maybe you'll catch him sober enough to talk sense.
Do you know of any suitors she might have had?
I know she was seeing someone. Why?
I'd like to talk to him as well.
What?
I don't know who it was. Alice said he was rich and dressed nicely, but she promised him she'd never tell anyone his name.
And you never saw him?
No, never. I don't even know where she met with him.
Do you know what exactly happened to Alice?
No. Nobody saw or heard nothing.
Yeah,
One
nothing
day,
from no one.
Didn't come home. And then they found her. Like this.
What do you mean, like this?
You haven't seen her yet, have you?
I haven't.
Then don't. It's a horrible thing to see. She was such a pretty girl. She had such beautiful brown hair. And it didn't even leave that untouched.
What do you mean?
Who could have cut off her hair like that? And why? None of it makes sense.
So, I'll leave you to mourn in peace now.
Bloody hell.
So, let's see what we have here.
Figa.
My God. Someone really did a number on her. Oh, they ripped open her entire belly. And they didn't stop there. There must have been buckets of blood. Jesus Christ. There's hardly any blood left in her. The place they found her must look like a slaughterhouse. I should go there and take a look.
Examine her
Lips are
mouth?
bloody, but nothing more. Tongue still in place. But if he killed her for blabbing, I reckon he'd have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? These are more like chops than cuts. Somebody must have taken a sword to her. Knife wounds would be smaller, and an axe would have made a bigger mess. But it couldn't have been a long sword. That would have been clumsy. It was something shorter and nimbler. God, that madman cut off both her breasts and bits of flesh.
Christ.
What did he do with it all afterwards?
Buffalo Build It.
Did he really keep all the pieces? Nobody could be that sick, could they? Her face is a little bruised and cut, but nobody cut her there. But she has a dark ring around her neck. Was she strangled? The murderer must have had pretty strong hands, and her hair is all matted with blood and hacked off. I don't even know what colour it was. Maybe there's something more to it. What if the murderer kept her hair like some kind of sick trophy? Just some scratches and bruises, that's all. The killer probably surprised her. She didn't even have time to defend herself. So, the murderer must have awfully strong hands, because he strangled her and left a dark ring around her neck. Then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. She's missing parts of her torso, but they aren't by the body. He also cut off most of her hair. He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue, then left her lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Or a warning? Only if it was a warning for telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it's because of Catherine.
Brutal. Did you go away? I want to rub this.
He's getting old.
What bug did I steal off that geezer? Oh.
His wits. He's half blind, as good as deaf, and when he takes fright, he nearly takes your hand off. Okay. Go and see. Oh, he's literally just there. Go and see Lumia. Let's
go to the crime scene first, actually. The crime scene.
Quality good. Good to see you.
I have no sense of direction in this town at all.
Young man, may I ask something of you?
Hurts, you idiot.
What?
Don't you know how to ride?
You shouldn't be out here
How do you
alone
want?
like this.
Tarry a while, young man, and answer me one question. Are you truly happy in your life?
Yeah, dude.
Aye, I'm pretty happy.
Huh. And you're clearly also bursting with blissful ignorance. How delightful. Know that the immortal soul inherently makes no distinction between happiness and unhappiness, only between salvation and damnation. Happiness and unhappiness are nothing but inner feelings, delusions that pale in comparison to eternity. Tell me, what path have you chosen in life?
Well, I'm quite unremarkable. I'd say I'm just an ordinary bloke.
Bloking about.
Simple man. No grand ambitions. Simply living from day to day. Modest pleasures. Ordinary hardships.
That's the way of the world today, isn't it?
All that will be left of any of us is dust and bones. What if I told you only one path leads to eternal salvation? A path destined for those who see the light, who understand. The path of true faith, divine love, and unending humility. And that is a path you too, my young friend, can follow.
What should I do?
Renounce your life of sin and accept Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, according to his teachings. Unreservedly and unconditionally. Christ must enter your soul. Fill it to the brim. Hell is approaching, and time is running out. Repent and pray, young man. Step forth onto the path towards salvation.
You're a madman.
Why am I wasting my time on a madman like you?
A madman? Huh. Many have called me mad, as they did Jesus. But I stand by my truth. You too may one day see the truth, and you'll remember my words. I must be off now, young man. May God be with you, and the best of luck on your path, whatever it may be.
God be with you too.
Take care for now.
Bye. Whatever, dude.
Easy.
Easy.
Nice and slow. Whoa.
Get through here.
Come and take your pick.
Ho, ho, ho. I want to get into that house. I want to rob it. Oh, maybe we can get through here now.
Interesting.
Apparently, the city council is organizing another collection of repairs to the fortifications.
Jesus.
This is the place. There's a lot of blood and some footprints. But I'm not sure how much more I'll be able to find. Christ, that's a lot of blood. But after seeing what they did to the girl, I'm not surprised. I'm not sure I'll be able to find any remains. I wonder what happened to them. I can't make anything out of this. The whole town's been walking around here. There could have been one killer or a dozen. I'm surprised I haven't completely trampled out the blood. It's hard to make out, but I think I see some slashing from a blade. So, there's still a lot of blood left, but I expected even more.
Nice shot, dude.
I found some faint blade marks. Either the others were trampled out, or someone skilled was wielding it. It didn't look to me like any remains were left lying around. No idea what he did with them.
Has it really been that long?
Keep them or throw them away?
88 months. It has been that long. Yeah. Thank you so much, my dude. 88 months.
Of course he knows. He's the one sending him there.
Thank you so much, my
What are you
dude.
talking about?
Appreciate it.
It's gospel. They
Hope you're well, sir.
mad, but the old man just isn't up to it anymore. He wanted her to stop pestering him, so he made it.
Right, so there's nothing else to do. Oh, there's new quests. Let's go see Lumiere. Let's go talk to Lumiere. Lumiere.
You shouldn't be walking around.
It's worked out. Gross.
God be with you.
Same to you.
Where is he? If I sneak into this guy's house and he's just got like jars of body bits. Yo, Lumiere. Didn't mean to do that. What was that? What did I just get off him? A raven feather.
See the hole by the farm gate?
Good day to you.
He's too busy throwing up to worry about me. You didn't see shit. Plums. I'll take your money. Noble woman's why have you got women's clothes in here? Hairpin of bone. Yeah.
Lumiere?
Oh.
Oh.
Christ, my head. Not so loud.
I need to ask you something.
I said not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
That's some hangover. He's useless to me like this.
Yeah, take some of this
Unless I'm
poison.
willing to wait for
Poison?
him to sleep
Potion.
it off. I'll have to get him some kind of cure or potion.
Oh, good.
This should sober him up.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hair of the dog, dude.
Here. Drink up. Better?
What? Who? What are you doing here? Who are you?
Who
My
are
name
you?
is Henry.
And what do you want from me?
Our hero Henry.
I'm trying to find out who killed a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me?
What for?
Are you Lumiere from the Rat House? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumiere the Madman.
Oh, you don't look crazy.
Yeah. But I am. I see things in my head that aren't real. And then I point my finger at the wrong people. I'm the biggest madman in Kuttenberg.
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore, anyway. You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Lumiere.
Poor girls. Nobody was all that interested in it, except for me. We let it be in the end. We let a monster walk among us. No way. You can't solve this yourself.
Yeah, I can.
I'm not doing it for myself. I'm afraid he might kill one of my friends.
A friend, eh? That's not good. Not good at all. I searched high and low. And what did I get out of it? Just mockery. What makes you think you can find out more than I did?
Because I know people, and can easily convince them. In the end, they spill their guts.
Is that so? What about me? Do you think I'll spill my guts too?
Well, a moment ago you were moaning in pain, and now you're deliberating whether or not to tell me what you know.
All right. Talk to me.
Talk
Who
to
was
me.
this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She worked as a maid.
A maid? That fits. Yarka was a maid too. As were most of the other victims. What did she look like? What did he do to her?
I think that he strangled her first, and then went at her with a longer blade and disemboweled her.
Did you notice the strangulation right away? It took me a while. Maybe you really will track him down.
Do you think it's the same murder?
Counting your girl, that makes 6 victims who were first strangled and then mutilated. If it's not all the same person, they must be collaborating somehow.
This is the 6th one. How long has he been killing?
Probably about a year now. Sometimes it takes him months, sometimes weeks. But I'm including missing girls, Stanya and Zdena.
Why are you counting the missing girls?
Because I think someone killed them, and we just haven't found them yet.
Did the dead girls have anything in common?
Aside from being pretty young girls with no proper family or background, no. I couldn't find much.
Do you think somebody is killing them because they're poor, and nobody will miss them?
Certainly. If somebody killed the daughter of a local lord, no stone would be left unturned.
But why does he even kill in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe he hates women. Damn it. I feel like I'm going in circles and can't get out.
Okay.
What can you tell me about Yarka?
She wasn't the first. But thanks to her, people started taking an interest. She was a maid in a German family. By all accounts, she was a pious, polite girl. She was orphaned as a child. The priest from the Church of St. Peter and Paul, Father Prokop, raised her. They found her body tossed behind a barn at the edge of town. She was cut all the way from her neck downwards.
Jesus.
An awful sight to behold.
Did you have any suspects?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. The murderer is usually someone close, you know. But then I changed my mind.
Why?
Well, for one, I remembered the 2 girls before her who ended up almost the same. Besides that, when I talked to the lad, he seemed he wasn't the least bit interested in Yarka. Then his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot who stayed out till all hours of the night.
Yeah.
It really surprised me, because Father Prokop had vouched for her good reputation. But who knows? Maybe he just didn't want to admit what had become of her.
What about Stanya?
She was an alehouse wench in a tavern of ill repute called the Hole in the Wall.
You said her body was never found. Maybe she just got out of town.
You have no idea how much I'd like to believe that. Only there was a lot of blood. Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The Hole is a world of its own, and the people there aren't very forthcoming with information.
Did you suspect anybody?
You could suspect every second man there. Those people have nothing but thievery and deceit in their eyes. The innkeeper, Mole, definitely knew Stanya, since she worked for him. But he isn't all that chatty either.
So if I want to learn anything more, I have to ask this mole in the hole?
Yeah. He still runs the place.
And what about that Zdena? You said her body was never found.
Exactly. But to tell the truth, nobody spent much time looking for it. Besides Alice, Zdena was the most recent victim. It's only been a few weeks since she went missing, but I suppose nobody wanted to do any more digging.
But if her body was never found, how do you know she was killed?
Because she was the same type as the other girls. Maybe the prettiest of them all. Young, beautiful. A real live one. Lively as the devil. She was a thief. A pickpocket. I never could pin it on her, though. She always found some way to get out of it.
Maybe she robbed the wrong people and had to get out of town.
Maybe. She had a partner in crime by the name of Strunad. Quite a number. He's always sitting in the hole, boozing. When I asked him about Zdena, he told me he'd rather rip his own tongue out than talk.
Do you think he'd be more forthcoming with me?
He might be. You're not known all over town like a catchpole. It's worth a try. Besides, it might still be fresh in his memory. That would be a great help.
And what about the other two victims?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse maid. They called her Chestnut.
Oh, she a
She'd only
racehorse.
been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. So I couldn't find out anything more. But the other one, Libushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty and knew she could do better than some farmhand.
You mean she wanted someone higher up?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found out who she had her eye on.
Interesting. I'll try to see what else I can find out from the mother. Where can I find her?
In the graveyard, lad. The poor woman died of grief. It's sad to say, but we can't help those two dead girls now. And they can't help us with our investigation either. There's
Blimey.
nobody else left who could tell us anything about them.
Why were you looking into it? Who were those dead girls to you?
I don't know what people told you about me, but for many long years I was a scribe for Kuttenberg's bailiff. Kuttenberg is a big city with a lot of people. Silver, silver, silver. Mining it, smelting it, stealing it. There's always something going on. The bailiff was always running from hell to Hades, from one rich man to another, settling their quarrels. Often trivial nonsense.
But there are more than just rich burghers and lords in the city.
Exactly. There are common folk, too. There's a lot more of them, and their troubles are usually more serious. So when one of them came to the bailiff's one time, and the bailiff was running around somewhere, I started to deal with it myself. I was pretty good at it, too.
Behind the bailiff's back?
Not really. Andreas supported my activities until recently.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Sorry.
Did you have any suspects back then?
You can always find some suspect. I always dragged the most suspicious ones to the body in the morgue by force. And they threw up at the sight. Or fainted.
Couldn't it have just been an act?
Fainting? Vomiting? That's hard to act. I'd swear none of them did it.
All right. It seems I know everything I need to know. It seems there's some killer on the loose here. He murders brunette girls and disfigures their bodies. His first victim was apparently the maid Yarka. I'll go and question her guardian, Father Prokop. Another two possible victims of the same killer are Stanya and Zdena. They both hung around a dodgy tavern called the Hole in the Wall.
There has to be some hidden connection between these cases. I hope you'll find it, since I couldn't.
I hope so. Otherwise, we won't have anything to go on.
When you learn something more, stop by and see me. You've aroused a bit of hope in me, lad. I hope you won't disappoint me.
Interesting.
Careful.
Easy, good horse.
Detective Henry.
Nearly killed me.
Yeah. You better believe it. Henry earning the extra coin. Gobble gobble. Where am I going? Yeah, go down here. Let's go to the whole length wall.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Full length wall. Gold is gold. Silver be silvering.
Go home. Whoa.
These lads are fighting again.
Kiss my ass. Another round. I'm putting this nicely, since you're practically my brother now. Go home, or we'll drag you there. Laying a hand on family. Shame on you.
Leave now, before I make you.
Look here, you bitch. I was brawling when you two were still playing with hobby horses.
Look at you, bitch.
Come on then, you tosspot.
You don't want to fuck with me, mate. At least be quiet. Or the catchballs will come, and then there'll be trouble.
No worries on that count. One punch and this sot will be stretched out.
Your ma will be stretched out.
What did you say?
Ha! What did you say? Fuck.
We've already had this argument.
One more word about my mom.
Some of the dialogue's great. Cheniak.
What kind
It's not
of
you, is it?
people sitting here? God bless you.
Be careful. Goliath.
Just a moment.
God is punishing us for our sins.
Shut up, dude. It's also Mole.
Well,
excuse
doesn't
me.
seem too bad.
Who's Mole?
What's that? Hey?
Oh, there we go.
Good day to you.
Good day to you.
Did a Stanya work here?
Stanya. Maybe. It depends on who's asking.
My name's Henry.
Names don't interest me. The main thing is whether it's a good guest or a bad guest asking. What kind of guest are you, Henry?
What does it matter? I want you to tell me something, so you should tell me.
Kindly leave it up to me what I should or shouldn't tell you. So, I'll ask you again. Are you a good guest or a bad guest?
I wonder whether this is like... If we say good, he'll go, they sent the place for good people. Or something along those lines.
I'm a good guest.
Really? Let's see.
Oh.
Do you know how to recognize a good guest?
Spends money.
By the fact he spends a lot of coin?
Aye. I like talking to them kind of guests. A lot. So, what'll it be, my good man?
100 bears.
What if I simply paid you, and you tell me what I want to know?
Ask away.
I want to know if Stanya worked here.
10 groschen.
She did. And she don't know more. What's it to you?
I heard she disappeared without a trace. So I'm trying to find out if anyone had anything to do with it.
It's possible. The chamber she was sleeping in here was totally ransacked. The door open. Everything emptied out. And Stanya was gone. All I found were bloody footprints.
Tell me something else.
First, you'll have another beer. Or is it time to pay?
What?
If you want to ask, you have to drink. Didn't you get that?
You're quite the extortionist.
I prefer to be called an enterprising man of trade. So, what'll it be?
Whatever,
Getting
it's 50
tired of
groschen.
this. I'll give you the money up front, and that's all you'll get. Whether I'm a good guest or bad. Got it? Now you're gonna spill it. Got it?
Got it?
All right, all right.
Got it?
Did anybody see what actually happened when Stanya disappeared?
No, it was at night. Nobody saw or heard anything. The tavern tends to be empty at that hour. And you won't meet many people on the street, neither.
What was Stanya like? What can you tell me about her?
A bold woman. One has to be here. Everyone's ballsy here unless you nib it in the bud right away. She was hanging around a bard for a while. I don't know how close they were, but she also had another suitor.
Someone from the city?
No, a charcoal burner. I heard he was from somewhere in the, Verchlitz Valley. I think his name was Barton?
What do you know about that bard?
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt chaser. What more can I say? He
Catch
called
McCready.
himself William. As far as I know, he plays in the miners' tavern in the evenings. But sometimes he shows up here, too.
You think he might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town for a while and only came back not long ago. It could be him, all right. I know he met with some odd people and talked about God knows what, like bloody spies. Besides, you know what minstrels are like. Lasses just flock to them. And like they say, opportunity makes the thief.
Or in this case, a murderer. Apart from those men, did anyone else know Stanya? I mean, more intimately.
Well, I got bad news for you. She had 2 close friends, but you won't get much out of either of them.
Why?
One was hit by a cart, even before Stanya disappeared, and she died. And the other one got married and moved away.
How did Stanya's room look?
The door was wide open. Most of her things were gone, but some remained. And there was blood all over the place.
Jacob the Terror, maybe.
Was there a lot?
Not so much, really. More like hand or footprints. But they were near everywhere. If someone done her in, they definitely didn't do it in that chamber.
A tankard of ale, thanks.
Where can I find this Barton?
I already told you. In the
Could you be a bit more precise?
I don't know that bloke at all. All I know is he's a charcoal burner. So if I was you, I'd look somewhere around the charcoal kilns.
That's all I need to know.
It's just you.
Goliath.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you will be. I've already robbed all this place. Barton. Yeah, exactly, yeah. I've seen his latest thing is claiming that it was a foul on the goalkeeper when Thing get his head kicked off. He's just a moron. Right, so what are we up to here? We're, learn more about Zdena of the Thief's fate. Oh wait, is it?
Easy, good horse.
Oh, maybe I need to go check out her room. In here? Sternad. Who are you?
Are you Sternad? The one that went with Zdena?
Who the fuck are you?
Just an ordinary bloke who has some questions.
Well then, piss off. You won't get any answers here. All you're gonna get here is a kick in the teeth.
Why so rash? That kind of attitude will do you no favors. Let's make a deal. You tell me everything you know about Zdena, and I'll make sure you're no worse for wear.
Ah. You're the lord what that whore robbed. Don't worry about it. She weren't nothing but a lying bitch.
So, if I understand correctly, we can make a deal?
For the right price, I'll tell you all I know.
Is this the right price?
You fucking bet it is. Ask away and I'll tell you everything.
Too right.
What can you tell me about Zdena?
What do you want to hear? I try to keep her out of trouble, but there's just no helping some women.
So you were taking care of her?
Well, just in front of the others. Other than that, she did what she wanted. Always made her mind up and did things her own way.
So you weren't too fond of her?
Not really, no. but she did have a knack for making coin.
Where can I find Zdenna?
Aye. That's what I like to fucking know too. Last time I saw her, well, that'd be back when she managed to fleece you.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to find her.
I can well imagine.
Did she rob me? I don't remember this.
She went to Ravstein Mill. It's quite a long ways away. She had some unfinished business with some bloke called Pint. Ain't nobody seen her since then.
Did she have any friends or lovers who'd know more? Did anybody come here to see her?
Who come to see that bitch? She was always off somewhere, seeing someone. Although, once...
Someone came to see her?
Well, aye. Some stuffed frock came here once. All old and decrepit. He said he had some job for her. That she should leave behind her sinful life and all that shit. But he left empty-handed. She told him to go to hell.
Do you know who that priest was?
Some fucking Prokop or Pravoslav or some such shit. But that reminds me, I saw her a couple of times with another bastard. That fucking bard, William.
What do you know about this priest?
Not much. Seems they knew each other from before. And he had some job for her somewhere. Serving as a maid or something. But she weren't stupid. She told him to fuck right off.
Right off.
Aye, indeed. He didn't look like the kind of fella that'd knock some sense into a woman. I think he just told her if she changed her mind to come and see him. Or some shit like that.
And could she have changed her mind and gone to him? And that's why nobody's seen her?
No. She took off. I'm sure about that.
And could she have run away with this bard, William?
With that lily-livered fop? Well, he ain't been seen in town for some time. But I think someone was out to get him. He still don't come here no more. He plucks that loot of his in the miners' tavern. The wee shit.
I've heard enough.
Yo, hog. Give me your stuff. $35 marigold decoctions.
Stand up, would you?
Yeah, sorry. I'm sneaking about. Thieving. Don't mind me. Hey. You're terrible. And something about horseshoes for pebbles. Horseshoes speeds them up.
Easy.
Oh, what are we up to now? What are we doing? Let's go to Retard's palace. Find something about Yarka's background. Okay. Let's head up here. Then we'll head out and find these girls.
Halt! I'm talking to you.
Did you see
Me?
the hole by the
Who
front
else would I
gate?
be talking to?
What is it?
The
Show
siege
me
has
your...
been going
What are
on
you
for
doing
ages,
here?
Why?
and the city
Because
is
I
a bit
said
safe
so.
around here
as of
What have I done wrong?
We have to search anyone suspicious.
And why exactly am I suspicious?
Shut up and show me your pockets. Well, that's a nice ring you've got there. Is it yours?
Pocket meat.
Yes.
Not anymore, it isn't.
What?
If you don't want to end up behind bars for disobeying the king's orders, you'll shut up and move along.
Fucking bastard.
I heard that!
Once was enough.
Kill him.
God be with you. Take care. Aye, God be with you.
Kill him. Just kill him, dude. Don't stand up for that shit.
Shouldn't be out here alone like this.
Whee!
Excuse me?
Don't let me rob him. You can't get in the, You're still in here? That's Father Prokop. It's a shame you can't go in the, churches.
Good day to you. What brings you here?
Father, I need to ask you a few questions.
I don't have time for theological discussions, my son.
That's not why I'm here. My name's Henry, and I wanted to ask about the murder that happened recently. Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant and left her body lying by the city walls. And I hear it's not the first time this has happened.
Another one murdered. May the Lord grant her eternal rest. Why is it you ask?
I fear for my sister. She's also a maid.
Yes. Fear for those close to you is commendable. What would you like to hear?
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. But I reckon you know that, don't you? What can you tell me about her?
About Yarka? She was an ordinary girl. She served the von Grahl family.
Where did you know Yarka from?
I knew her since...
You're a serial killer now, Father.
Knew her family.
And?
I was her uncle. When my brother and his wife died, I took care of her.
You raised her? A priest with a child?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not the first of the clergy to have a child on the side. But at least everyone knew Yarka wasn't my own daughter.
No offense, but how did you know what to do? Without a wife, without a family? I would have been lost.
I was a bit, When she was smaller, it was fine, but when she grew up a bit, maybe I was too hard on her.
Why do you think you were too hard on her?
Yarko was an orphan, with no family and no possessions. Her only chance of a good life was a good upbringing. And then, a husband. But the more I led her in that direction, the more she resisted me.
How did she rebel against you?
She wouldn't listen. She ran away. She ran around with all sorts. And how did it turn out? She died. And in sin. Such a disgrace.
Disgrace? What the devil are you talking about?
She was pregnant! Even if she had lived, what then? Nobody would want to marry her anymore.
Blimey.
How does that even work? Did you have her with you at the presbytery?
When she was small, I could. But when she grew up, she had to go. It wouldn't look right.
You're well off, though. Couldn't you provide for her?
I couldn't. Even if she had been my very own. More so, since she was my brother's.
But how come?
The church's property always remains the church's. They keep a close eye on that.
Why don't you respect Lumiere?
That's my business. You needn't concern yourself about that. I won't tell you anything.
Are you sure about that?
But this is important. Do I look like someone who's asking out of curiosity?
All right. Lumia accused me of her murder.
What?
Yes. He slandered me in public.
And how... What happened then?
It turned out he was deranged. How could he even think such a thing? He's finished in Kuttenberg.
Who do you think killed her?
William, that pig of Satan. He gambles in the tavern on All Saints' Day and leads the locals astray. Yaka always went there to listen to music. I'm sure he got her with child.
William the Minstrel.
Why do you think it was William? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser, a tool of Satan. He messes with poor girls' heads.
And does anyone else come to mind? No other man spoke with her?
No, absolutely not.
I've heard enough, Father. I'll be going.
Son?
Let's go kill Bill.
I'll give you some good advice. Don't listen to Lumia. That man has gone completely mad.
It's you, isn't it? You did it. He done it. Chop. I'm gonna look in his back pocket and he's gonna have a titty.
Why you?
I'm not allowed in there anymore. You didn't have a tea.
They had 2 collections just like it already. And there are still holes in the walls.
That's true. But what good are fortifications you can't defend?
Question William the Minstrel. Okay.
Crime's been on the bloody rise.
Yeah, shocking, isn't it? I've never been to this part of town.
Spurs! Ornate pouches!
Oh, actually.
What?
Was
that you?
What?
A fine day. What would you like?
Like some poggers horseshoes, my
Show
dog.
me your wares.
Bridle of the Holy Roman Empire. Sick. Brabant saddle. I think I've already got Knight's horseshoes on there.
Soft in the head. Nothing to your liking, first.
Exactly. Let me tell you.
Why can't I buy anything from the saddler?
Come.
Come.
You can't be here.
Well, sell me something then.
You shouldn't be out here alone like this.
Excuse me?
You're excused. To you. Yo, William. Bard William.
Greetings.
I hear you're a murderer.
It's William, right? I need to talk to you.
What is it? Do we know each other? Do I owe you money?
My name's Henry. And no, we don't know each other, and you don't owe me money. But we do have something in common. We have a lot of mutual friends.
What? What do you want of me? I don't have to talk to you.
You don't need to. I can go and chat with the guards instead. Tell them you're the one hurting those girls.
What? I don't have anything to do with any girls.
Really? You? A notorious skirt chaser? Do you think anyone will believe you?
I just got back to the city. I don't know what you're trying to pin on me, but whatever it is, I didn't do it.
But everyone remembers you. You better spit it out before someone points the finger at you.
Come on.
Come on.
All right, then. Ask away.
Did you ever meet Yarka? It was a long time ago, but I heard she used to hang around you a lot. And Father Prokop didn't like it.
Oh, that one. Aye, she was very keen on my company for a while, but then she stopped coming.
Because somebody killed her?
I know what happened was a tragedy, but it wasn't my fault. She stopped talking to me long before that. Honest.
And did you know she was pregnant?
What? Yarka was... That's horrible. Who would kill a pregnant woman?
That's what I'd like to find out. What about the unwilling father-to-be? It wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
What? Mine? I never even got under her skirt. We just flirted a bit, and then she stopped coming by.
Cooming.
And can you tell me anything else about it?
I don't know anything. It was a long time ago. You said so yourself.
And what about Alice? Did you know her?
I know a lot of Alice's. You have to be more specific.
The one they found dead somewhere below the town walls.
Oh, her. I didn't know her, but I heard about it.
I heard she used to go to dances.
Yeah, and? I'm not the only musician in the city. I really didn't know her.
They say she had a rich young suitor. Do you know anything about that?
Me? Do I look rich to you? I get paid in food.
But you could at least pass yourself off as wealthy.
Or I could claim to be the Virgin Mary, but I doubt anyone would believe me.
Lol.
And I hear you knew Stanya.
Which one do you mean?
The alehouse wench from
He
the
knows
hall.
all of them.
I heard you had something with her too.
Well, she batted her eyes at me a couple of times when I was still playing there. A nice girl, but I didn't know her much.
And the innkeeper Mole told me a different story. He said you were the one coming on to her.
Fine, we had a bit of fun together. But she was always the one who started it.
And aren't you just saying that because she left you?
Oh, come on! I could have any woman, if I wanted. The innkeeper must have got it mixed up. He's an old drunkard after all. If I was you, I wouldn't take him too seriously.
And what about Zdena? You knew her, right?
Do I know Zdena? As wild as the wind and always full of life. And those nimble fingers. You always had to check your purse around her.
Did she steal something from you?
A traveling minstrel doesn't have much to steal, but she was well aware of that. She was on the lookout for some better prey.
You don't happen to know who she wanted to rob?
There were lots. Anyone she thought was rich enough who let her ply her charms for a while. Like young von Groller. When he started coming here, she got to him right away. Said she was gonna rob him blind. As far as I know, she didn't succeed. If she robbed a noble like von Groller, word would get around. Look, why are you asking me about all this? You don't seriously think I killed her, do you?
Well, you did know them all.
And? I'm surely not the only one.
That may be true. But everybody knows you're a skirt chaser, and they were all pretty girls. And now, they're dead.
But I had nothing to do with it!
All right, William.
So you didn't do anything to them?
No! Why would I? What would I get out of it? It doesn't make any sense. It goes against God.
I don't think you
Dare
did it.
invoke God?
I admit, I'm no saint, but for Christ's sake, I'd never kill anybody.
I don't think he did it.
Good. I believe you. But if any clue leads me back here to you, I won't give you a second chance.
You won't hear about me again, I swear to God.
Minstrel. Okay. I want to know what this quest is up here. But not yet. Horsey. Here he comes to save the day.
Easy.
Horsey.
Nice and slow.
Horsey. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah. Yeah.
Go.
Go. Go. What? Where am I going? Oh, it's round. Yeah. Yeah. Cool cathedral, bro. What part of the town's that? Can I help you? Who's a trader?
Hail, fellow. Are you looking for something?
Eh? Why are you looking at me like that, you mysterious person?
You alright?
All right. No, I'm not. Not in the least, my dear fella. That's what happens when you lose your purpose.
What? Are you looking for something?
Yes. And that's precisely why Providence has brought you here to help me in my search.
And what's that?
If only I knew myself. But I'm afraid I've suffered the most grievous of losses. What I have lost is meaning to my life.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow. You can't find the meaning of life. I mean, it's not something you just happen upon by the wayside.
Is it not? If you lost a ring here, wouldn't you come back here to look for it?
I suppose I would.
Well then, it's the same with the meaning of life.
Other than the fact that it's not tangible. It's a feeling.
I'm aware of that, but can you come up with
Brief
anything
rundown of the
better?
game, what the game's about.
And that's why I'm out here looking for it.
It's set in 14th century Bohemia. You play as Henry. There is a power struggle between King Sigismund and his brother Wenceslas as to the throne, and you're playing a story that goes alongside it. There we go.
The meaning of life, you say? All right, well, I'll take a look around.
That's a good one. And where exactly do you expect to find it? I've been searching for it myself for years in vain.
Here? Why here of all places?
This is where I felt I lost it. All
You already
I
said
want.
this.
I'll have a quick look round.
Be my guest. See you later.
Is there actually something here? Like, I was hoping there'd be a hidden stash or something. Huh. Oh, wait, no, what? Sharpshooter duel? What? What, like Bret Hart, yeah.
Go!
was this way, right? This is the way we're going? Yeah. Follow the pathway. Thank you. Thank you.
Whoa.
What? What is this place?
Whoa.
What is this place? Water-driven sawmills. Mmm.
Whoa.
Charcoal.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Barton?
I'm looking for someone named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
I wouldn't be foolishly asking around for her then, would I?
Why not? How else would you find her?
Without getting seen by any witnesses.
What do you mean? What witnesses?
I mean you. If I tried anything, you'd remember me.
Well, that didn't occur to me. That would really be stupid of you.
I really only want to talk to her.
Sorry, but after all that happened to Stanya, I like to be careful.
So Stanya is here?
Aye. She's hiding with us. Since that thing happened, she's afraid to even go outside. I don't know what to do with her anymore.
Can I speak to her?
If it'll help you. She's hiding in that cottage, but be nice to her. She's in a bad way. She used to be such a gutsy girl. Till we meet again.
Gutsy. This one? This one. Cottaging. Cottage. Yeah. I'm gonna kill you. Give me your money. Give me all your money.
God bless.
Hey.
Who are you? How did you find me? If you came here to finish what you started, I'm not afraid of you. I'll claw your eyes out.
Don't be afraid. Barton told me where to find you.
Barton sent you to me. What do you want from me?
Lumir thought you were dead. I was supposed to find out what happened to you.
Lumir? From the rat house. He sent you.
Exactly. Someone killed a girl in Kuttenberg. Lumir thought it might be connected with you, so maybe you could help us find out who did it.
How can I help you when I haven't been in Kuttenberg since... I don't even know when.
You disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying goodbye. Without a word. What happened?
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid, I decided to run away from Kuttenberg.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck. And he was terribly strong. I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here? To the charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. But I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran. Here, to Barton.
And your lover? What did he say?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher and was all bloody. He's been hiding me here since then.
You walked home from the baths at night.
What's so odd about that?
Well, at night, the baths are...
Ah, right. I went there after closing. I always brought the girls a pitcher of wine or ale and took a bath while they drank it.
Ah. So that's why you had the empty pitcher you hit him with?
Right. I went there regularly. Every week.
The same way every time?
Aye, always the same way. The shortest one. I didn't want to stay out too long at night.
And who knew that you went by yourself to the baths?
Well, everyone from the tavern, I reckon. I didn't hide it.
Do you remember anything important about the attacker? What he looked like? What he was wearing?
I don't know anything. It was at night.
Do you reckon it's that
He grabbed me
Goliath?
from behind, and then I ran and never turned back.
And what about when you hit him? What did he do?
He let me go and cursed.
Aha. And what did he say?
He said Scheisse in German.
Ah.
Seems you're the only one to survive the killer's attack. I know it isn't easy for you to think about it, but try to remember something else about that moment, or when you were running away. Anything can help us, even if it seems insignificant.
I don't know. It's all like in a fog.
You were walking down the street. Did you notice anything before he attacked you?
No, nothing.
You didn't see anything or hear anything?
Actually, I knew the side street wasn't empty. I heard somebody talking, but when I looked, there was nobody there. So when somebody grabbed me, I completely froze.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
Not at all. But there were two voices. Two of them waiting for me there.
It's difficult, I understand. But I need you to think hard one more time. Aside from those voices and the empty street, what else do you remember?
I didn't hear him at all. And then he grabbed me.
And nothing else? Did he grab your hair?
Well, no. He grabbed me by the throat right away and squeezed. Just for a moment, but I still had a big bruise round my neck for weeks. Barton said the man must have had a terribly strong grip, like a miner or swordsman.
Okay.
How are you now?
Horror we know.
I'm still awful scared. I can't fall asleep knowing that, and I can't even really leave the house.
What was it like working in the hole?
It's not Prokop.
I earned
not
a few
William.
groschen, that I did, but I often had to grit my teeth.
How so?
Every single day I had to put up with their lewd remarks. Rich or poor, everyone wants to grope a girl. People, well, us girls have to watch out. We can't just put up with it, and sometimes we have to be tough, especially in a place like the Hole. But you can't overdo it either. That's no good.
How so?
Because if you smile at them nicely, then sometimes they leave a groschen, or even two. You have to keep a balance. To look friendly, but unavailable.
You said that rich or poor, they all like to grope girls. Like who?
Truth be told, the Hole isn't exactly a good place for a rich man, but young von Groll used to go there for a while.
Is that so? Did he talk to you?
He smiled at me a lot, so I smiled back, but beyond a few groschen, there was nothing more to it. Then this thieving wench started hanging around him and... Oh, it doesn't matter. But that servant of his didn't like it, tried to drive her away, and so the young lord stopped bringing him with him.
Von Groller had a servant with him?
Aye, a pudgy fella, well-dressed, but had a mean face. He never said a word or smiled, or even said thank you.
I reckon that'll be all.
I don't need to know the other stuff.
Sorry I'm not able to help you more.
You don't need to apologise.
Thank you. Could I ask you for a favour?
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard, would you please let me know? So I can finally stop being afraid.
I'll stop by if I can.
See you soon, my friend. Something's missing.
There's the other one further down this way and Christ, miles away. Zdena the thief.
What are you poking around that door for, eh?
Poke around your door. What are you doing? Oh my god.
What are you waiting for? Clear off.
It's fucking horse, man.
Whoa.
We're not got this one. By the way, chat, it is 1 a.m. So I'm going to call it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Very, very much appreciated. I think the game's just saved. So we'll leave it there for tonight. I'll be back on tomorrow. I might go live a little bit earlier tomorrow. I was just watching the football before. But thank you for tuning in. If any of you guys are going to be watching Da Wrestling, come and join the Discord. I'll see you in a bit. Bye-bye.